Warming up, Walter. Come on, jazz hands, jazz hands. Here you go. Who moved my freedom hat just came in. This is the prototype. I don't know if you guys could see that. This is the prototype.
That's
a lot
going on in that hat, Hank.
Yeah, it's camouflage. So Walter's here. We are live. This is episode. Let's see what Walter has. He's got the Tyven Show hat on today.
Yeah.
There you go. Looking good. Shout out to the Tyven Show.
Yep.
This is episode 184 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. You know what? I think I forgot to send a link to Babyface. Lola, send Babyface a link. I totally forgot to send him a link. So he should be joining us. Rod Mills is also joining us. I think Rod's got something going on, but he will be jumping in here a little bit late. Hope you guys have your big girl panties on. I hope they're clean. I hope they're nicely laundered. I hope there's some like frilly Vicky secrets because this is the last chance you get to do the tango with us.
But you off to Dallas
this week? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm going off to Dallas for the NRA show.
I feel bad because lots of people heading that way and I'm not. So
yeah, you know, you could still come with us, man. We could still make it happen.
Man, I could. Shit, I'd be in a bad way if I took off all of a sudden. So,
yeah.
I got stuff to do. I got to make the donuts, man. I got to make the donuts.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. Someone has to work around here, so might as well be you. But you know, you've got us tonight, everyone out there. You've got us tonight. Please hit the thumbs ups. Okay, we appreciate those. Walter, Babyface, Rod Mills. We'll all be here talking about stuff, talking about the NRA, what kind of things to expect. I don't know how many people out there. This will be your first time going. You know, we'll have those conversations. I don't know if there'll probably be, there's always something new that's coming out from different companies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Companies reserve the NRA, some of them, to release stuff. A lot of things release at SHOT Show.
Yeah, the companies that aren't at SHOT do it at NRA.
Yeah. So, for example, Henry Rifle, they don't go to SHOT Show. Although I did see Anthony Imperato at he was at SHOT Show, but they didn't have a booth. And we actually did an interview with him that you guys can find on YouTube if you look on my channel. And Anthony, Imperato is the CEO of Henry Rifle, which is like a freaking awesome company. I think Anthony's gonna do. I think the Henry Rifle is actually, you know, with all this stuff going on, this NRA ILA controversy with Yeti and all that. Yeah. I believe that Henry Rifle stepped in. I'm gonna look that up and talk to you guys about it here in a second, because I believe that Henry Rifle actually stepped in and is sponsoring that whole thing and making up for whatever happened from Yeti pulling out. And Anthony's that kind of guy. He's I know we all have like our issues with the NRA, because I definitely do, without a doubt. I definitely do have problems with the NRA themselves. But the one thing, you know, ultimately that we've got to remember here is that even though we don't necessarily like the NRA, these companies that are doing this crap are not just doing it against the NRA. They're doing it against all of us.
Everybody. Yes,
all of us. So we have to remember that. And I think it's really cool that Henry Rifle stepped up and helped out there, even though, you know, I'm not super happy with the NRA. And I think they need to feel the burn in some way so that they get their act together and stop. How can I say it nicely? Stop messing around.
Stop jagging us off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like you'd say in New York, yeah, stop jagging around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And speaking of jagging around, Babyface Pete is in here.
What up?
Yeah.
Just got the invite.
Yeah. I totally forgot to send you the invite.
I was wondering.
Yeah. You know, I see you rocking your Leviathan hat.
Oh, I work for them now. You didn't hear that?
Oh, really?
No, just kidding.
I believe it, because this is the only hat your ass can actually maintain and keep. I've given you a cajillion hats to which you don't know where they are. So for some reason he likes this hat. I got one there.
I got one over there. I need a Hank Strange hat. I still don't have one of those. These are just like Condor and Condor.
Don't even try it.
I don't even have one of those. So, and I pay him money.
Yeah. Don't even And thank you, Walter. I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah. Well, look, we're testing out these. These are the Who Moved My Freedom hats. That
one's too busy.
You can't see it.
Too busy.
Camo. It's camo.
I know.
Hank, you're gone. Your head disappeared, man. You look down, your head's just gone.
I'm gone.
What happened?
No, but what I'm saying is you don't. What you need to see is you. Not
oh my God, man. I just see a face.
Lola, bring me one of the other ones over there.
That camo is so good, I don't even see the top of your head now. It's crazy.
Stealth hat. Stealth hat.
I'm enjoying this, and so Michael over here, Big Daddy, he's doing all the hats and all the other stuff. So which is pretty cool.
It's too busy.
So here's the white version. Here's the white version.
I wasn't happy to hear that the shirts are kind of mediocre.
I don't know if you guys are really seeing that. There we go. That's a good angle on the white one.
Yeah, you're getting the colors.
I'm looking extra Indian. That's like the toasty Indian. If you get that at the right angle, I'm kind of toasty. But you know that happens to me sometimes. And this is not as severe a camo right here.
It's not as busy.
It's a little shiny. So yeah, also the same. You know, you can see the same awesomeness, and you know, my complexion's not that great to begin with. So I think it pretty much captured. It captures the flavor pretty well. So Michael's been working really hard on those. So shout out to him. But these are just prototypes. I know Lola did send out some other hats that came. What were those hats, Lola?
Those were from screenshot, and they're all gone.
Oh, they're all gone, Lola says. Yeah, including the late Boy Scout got some of those hats, or one of those, and I heard he was wearing it and some stuff. So we got to check out the late Boy Scout channel and see if you can spot anyone out there who's looking at late Boy Scout's channel and spots him wearing a Hank Strange hat. Please screen capture and send me a link to that, so so we can help him out. Anytime someone like promotes me or does anything like that, I believe in trying to promote them also. Yeah, so there you go.
What is this?
Right back.
MRC Trailing North Outdoors NRAAM. We need a chrome dome Walter hat with the evil Hank. After my ass off. Okay. I gotta have a translation.
Chrome dome. So they want like a massive cranium hat, like a Walter Keller. Like when you put it on, it just swallows your whole head in the hat. Let's see. Let's look at that. Oh my gosh. Woo. Ooh, that's like that's the family. That's in the family bloodline right there. You are not a Keller if you don't have that big, massive head. Yeah.
Cro-Magnon head.
Yeah, that's the easy way to know. Like, are these my babies? Oh, yes, they have big heads. Yes.
Oh, yeah. 9-pound babies they were.
So that's cool. All right, so I'm going to go through here really quick and try to shout out everyone. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Like I said, we're going to talk about the NRA show. If you've never been or if you've been before, we're going to talk to Walter. We got some cool stuff. I got some stuff here. I even got I've got some Primary Arms optics here that I haven't had a chance to test. And then another one came in. So that's probably one of the places I'll try to stop by. So, yeah, now we've got 3 optics that are brand new from Primary Arms up in here.
Wait, which one just came in?
I don't know. I didn't even open the box yet.
What? You're going to open it live, right?
Yeah, I'll open the box. Yeah, I'll open the box and go through there.
I also got an optic to show off tonight. Thanks.
Oh, really? And lots of liquor behind you. I hope you weren't drinking that stuff.
Oh man, I've been
drinking
all night.
Alban's here to help with the wine bottles.
I saw that Lola said that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not drinking and podcasting, are you?
Oh, that's all I ever do.
Yeah, I won't put it past you. Are you showing us what your optic is, or what?
Yeah. So, we can bring it out later if you want. But we got the Hank and I are going to be testing this.
We've been testing this. We've been testing.
This is the 5-20 X-Sight HD2.
That ATN?
Yep. ATN has right now. It's wearing the
that illuminator.
IR illuminator. Yeah, you can see it in red. Oh, maybe not. Can't see it on the camera.
We're gonna go all special ops on some Pestilence of the Night.
I hope get rid of some problems in my my garden.
Yeah. When I get back. So let me go down through the list here quickly. Carl Compton, shout out to him. DCG 44s, Michael Bender, Enrique Q. Ghetto Hood Gamer, Robert McRae, Vanessa Kitty, Chris Bullis, and William Hoffman, Devon Brown, SoCal Gunner, Chris Illog, LV Louis Cypher, Hamburger Helper, Bill Butcher. Let's see who else. Who else is in here? Boss Hog, The Archangel, Gerald Loafers. By the way, if you guys don't know, Gerald is like all these guys help us out. Like Archangel does some stuff on the Facebook, right? So Archangel does some stuff he posts on the Facebook, and everyone who's posting things usually puts who they are. So Babyface does some stuff on the Facebook.
I answer questions, I think, mostly.
Yeah. Do you put BFP up there?
It actually, I noticed the other day that it actually says posted by Patrick. So
It doesn't say posted by BFP.
No, you gotta call Facebook and complain and tell them that we need.
Yeah, man. No, you're trying to get away from this. You don't want me to call you Babyface P.
No, you can call me whatever you want. I'm just not going to use it in my business to business emails that go out.
Yes, you have to use it at all. This is called marketing. We have to use it at all times.
That's not no.
So Babyface P, he posts on there, but so does the Archangel. He also posts on the Facebook, and then Gerald Loafers is posting on the Twitter. So shout out to those guys and everyone else that helps out. Like the Tyven Show does a show here. Like, is it once? It's one Saturday every month, right?
I think so. Yeah, the whole group, big group of them does it.
Yeah, you guys have been on there.
Yes, we did. Last time around. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He didn't do it last weekend. He's doing it next weekend. I don't know. Something.
I don't know.
Yeah. He'll let us know. So shout out to those guys. Special shout out to them. I see Imposter. I see. Let's see who else do I see? Greg 98K, Figrian 68, the Tyven Show. There he goes. Uncle 05 Sam, Sketchy Roll. I haven't seen Sketchy Roll in here for a while. Let's see. Double Wide, Texas Pride, Travis Haight, E-Rock, Richard Harper, John Gillian, Mike Bryant. Shout out to Mike Bryant. JAC 42 Chilled. CB as well. David Cardinal. And he says, are you doing any videos from exhibitor booths like SHOT Show? Which is a good question. Yeah, I don't have specific plans, except I am going to go to the ATI booth for show. I will be going to the ATI booth because they sponsor the channel. Also, they've released the ATI minis.
Those things are so sweet.
Oh, I want some more.
Yeah, they've released the ATI minis.
Want some more.
Here's the AR version. So check it out. Whoever's going to the show, ATI, huh? Yes, and they're going to be doing some giveaways, but we're going to be doing a giveaway at the show. So just so if you're going to be at the show, you're going to want to go to the ATI booth because we're going to give away stuff to people who are actually there at the show. So that's a booth that I'm going to. And where was that other thing, Walter, that I was supposed to check out?
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah, what that other thing? Yeah, over at Zenith's Firearms, which they do have it in their possession. They received it today at 12:35.
Oh, they got it. Okay, cool.
5 of my HK MP5 Z5P stocks.
I'm sorry. Did you say 5?
5.
5.
Two normal stocks for us with normal SBR type guns, and 3 tail hook types. There should be someplace in their booth. So.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So, yes. So, I will then be going to that one because if you think I'm going to go there and Walter isn't going to go, hey, did you go by the booth?
Did you even go take a look at them?
Yeah. Have you been over to the booth yet?
And if they're not there and those guys told me they were, I'm like, yes.
Oh, no. They'll be there. They'll be there.
They'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll probably go to that booth and there may be some other places, but I just want to try to like walk around and
enjoy yourself.
Yes. So there are some places that I'm going to go there. I'm going to do a couple of videos, but I'm not going to go super crazy. Also, people will tell me, like sometimes Babyface tells me, oh, I heard about this thing. You know,
is that what I sound like? That's
yeah.
I heard about it.
No, he just tells me, you need to do this. That's what really it looks like when Babyface texts me, he's like, you need to do this. I'm like, okay, really? Okay.
You're going to go. I see that on the Firearms blog that Franklin has a binary trigger for the Scorpion. Scorpion. Is
that legal in these states?
I don't care what it is. They have a binary trigger for the Scorpion.
I understand. I totally. I did see that, by the way. So shout out to those guys.
Yeah. That's going to be a big
but I disavow any knowledge of that.
Oh, heck with that, man.
I don't know anything about that. No, I saw the release. Yeah, I will. I probably will check that out, and I do have a Scorpion. So
yes, you do. I know you do.
Yeah, I got a real big score. I got your Scorpion.
I think I just Scorpion right here.
Yeah, you have my Scorpion.
I have my Scorpion. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you've got my Scorpion.
Soon to be SBR'd, by the way. So
yeah, so that's man. They, I knew that was coming out. By the way.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. So
I don't have those.
Want to know if I don't have one. If anyone wants to know.
Oh, you used to have one, but he's now got his own firearm rack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Patrick R.
Yes, absolutely. So I don't know if I missed anyone, but if I did miss anyone, I see Andrew Thomas is in there. Trailing NMRC Trailing Outdoors as well. I see there's some folks in there that I maybe missed. John Dieter. Shout out to those guys. If I missed you, then just let me know. Brian Quick. And I think Brian Quick says, anyone seen the new M&P 2.0 compact with shorter 3.6-inch barrel?
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, so check into that. Screaming Skull Saloon is there as well. So he says he's torn between a Steyr M9 or a CZ P07.
My son has P07. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I do like the Steyr though. I don't own one. I have shot quite a few of them, and I should probably. I don't know why I don't have one in my collection. There was one I was going to buy, and then my friend Bubba Roadkill found out about this place that had it, where I was like trying to whittle the guy down.
I want some
to a low price, and then he went and bought it. So technically, it's still in the family.
Got some Florida political news. I'm looking on the Truth About Guns. Florida GOP Congressman Flips supports assault weapons ban.
Yes.
Now facing a challenger.
Right. I did see that, and I'm trying to see where that was. I was looking at that on the news. Where the heck is it?
He don't have any legs, man.
This is a Miami guy, right? No, this is RC Jacksonville. I can't remember.
I think he's a veteran.
Yeah, he's got no legs.
Yeah, he's a vet that forgot that he swore an oath to the Constitution.
Yeah, his name is Brian Mast.
Yeah, and he's a Republican.
Yeah, he was a staunch A-rated by the NRA, which doesn't mean anything, by the way.
No.
No, that means diddly squat butt kiss fuck all.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
But anyway,
they don't take their time to really vet anyone or hold them accountable. To be honest,
no.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a challenger running against him now, so I hope he goes down and.
Republican challenger.
I think so. Yeah.
18th district. Let's see where that is.
It's down south.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Always a Miami area. Florida's 18th electoral district is.
It always amazes me. I mean, obviously, this guy went and I have to look at his thing here and see exactly what he did, but it looks like he served his country and all that. How do you get these things mixed up? You had to go, you lost your legs fighting for your country, but no one else. We should just lose everything. Yeah, we should just lose everything.
Let me give you a little hint. M-O-N-E-Y.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's how we it works on all of them.
I get it. Yeah. That's what happens when you become a politician, man.
I guess.
He's
probably got his eyes on bigger places, so he thinks he's going to get it because he's disabled.
Quote, I have fired tens of thousands of rounds through that rifle, many in combat. We use it. This is my favorite part. We used it because it was the most lethal. Clearly, you haven't heard of a 300 Win Mag.
That's such bullshit. That's right there. That's a sign you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
A lot of the military I hear doesn't like it because it just pokes holes through people and doesn't do anything.
I think you need to introduce him to a PKM.
It's NATO approved. Isn't that the whole point here?
Yeah.
That's the point. Like, anyway, go ahead, babyface.
I just read that quote and was like, you clearly don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The most lethal. The best for killing our enemies. No, I think a 50 BMG is the best.
No, I can tell you what's good for killing our enemies. A fucking nuke.
A 500-pound bomb would work pretty well, too.
That's how you do it. You drop bombs on their asses.
Drop from a B-52.
Yeah, it's the other thing. John Dieter, an AR-15 is used in the military? Yeah, it's not. It's an M16. It wasn't an AR-15.
Thank you.
You had select fire capabilities. Even if you didn't use it, you had it.
It's a 50
It's a lot wrong
year old.
here.
It's a. Let me see. I was born in 1962, and they had AR-15s.
I'm sorry. Did you say 1962 or 1562?
Well, back when me and Leonardo were hanging out, Da Vinci.
Yeah.
He invented the rifle, I believe, right?
And a tank, too. He made his own first tank.
The Egyptians actually invented rifles.
We're walking like an Egyptian, you know.
Yeah, I'm just making that shit up.
But they had alien technology. They had UFO stuff.
I cannot support the primary weapon I used to defend our people being used to kill children I swore to defend. It is defending your people. What? How many kids have been killed by ARs?
But also, like, this makes no logical sense. Because something killed a child, you can't. Okay, so what about abortion?
What about a Chevrolet?
Yeah.
But what about abortion?
Every day, thousands.
What do you think? What do you think about all the children that are our own that we slaughter? Okay, mindlessly every single day. What do you think about that? The hundreds of thousands of those. And then, yes, there's lots of things that unfortunately kill children in the world. Things kill people. Human beings are fragile. Things kill us. Lots of stuff happens. But these things also do good things for us, like cars and baseball bats and all this kind of stuff. It's the hands. Yeah, it's AR-15s. It's the hands of the people that it's in, and that those people, decide to do bad things with them. And they can do those things with anything. They could do it with a truck. They could do it with a baseball bat, a knife. They could do anything with that. So that's just like, this nonsense has to stop at some point.
Yeah, somebody got to him.
Yeah.
They had that little conversation. If you don't play our game, you ain't getting money.
And like I said, I'm not looking at this guy's record or anything like that, but I'm going to assume that he got into a war and lost his legs because of things that people were doing, in an attempt to attack America. I'm not saying every single fight or whatever is rational.
Let me just clarify that. Some freaking jihadi set a bomb up on the side of the road and blew his Humvee up, and that's why he doesn't have any legs. So probably, I don't know that for sure, but 99.9% of the guys walk around with no legs. It's because of a roadside bomb. Boom. Right,
and a lot of times we're fighting other people's fights that they can't fight, and that someone says, "Oh, America's got to come and help me," And so what we want to do is make us just like the rest of the world, where we're like, "Oh, somebody save me, please, people, save me." That's bullshit. Not gonna do.
Go save yourself.
Yeah, not gonna do it.
You know what'll save you? Here's a shipload of AKs. Go kill each other. That's the way I feel about it. And you know what? You figure it out yourself. Yeah.
Something. I don't know. I was reminded of that thing that Eddie Murphy was doing, this skit where he was talking about, Bill Cosby was coming down on him, and he talked to Richard Pryor about it. And Richard Pryor said, "Tell Bill Cosby to have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up."
That's right, because Bill Cosby did coke ads, didn't he?
I think he did. I think he did. He was one of the first people. But I feel like saying that to so many people. There's so many people out there that should just have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Right.
And there you go. So that's I guess that's my our little rant.
Word of the day. Have a Coke and shut.
I take offense to Nestor Barrios's. There's very little difference between M16 and an AR. My AR is way better than mil standard. Mil spec, I have nothing to do with that. My ARs are way nicer than what the military carries.
Yeah. We could just
leave it at that.
Yeah, we can go on in that thing, but that's bullshit. Stop trying to disarm the people.
Yeah, right.
What the hell kind of rebels are these, man? I'm just so aggravated with people who are supposed to be rebels and all this kind of shit, and they're full of it, man. Just shut the hell up.
Okay. Hey, I'm scrolling through Fox. There's a lot of good stuff on Fox News today. Budweiser releases new beer based on George Washington's handwritten recipe. I can't wait to see what some of these people say about that. I ain't drinking no slave owners beer. What are you talking about?
Oh, Lord.
I could just see it. Poor slave owner. Poor
George. Beer is probably one of the things that was actually invented by the Egyptians.
I think it was actually. Yeah.
And they owned lots of slaves. Don't condone it or anything like that. I think slavery is one of the worst things.
Oh, I'm not making light of slavery, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying what people are
But,
going to say. I can hear it already. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, how about the guy Kanye West? Guy says they ought to kill the gang's putting like a hit out on Kanye West.
What? No way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
a rapper.
that shows you. You know, 1 second, long as you're playing the game, man, you the brother, you in with us. As soon as you flip, oh my God, you
leaving the. I've heard it said leaving the Democratic plantation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get off on that side,
once you cross that road, man, don't you ever come back.
It's ridiculous.
I think that Snoop Dogg said that Kanye is white or something like that.
Yeah, he says something like that too. How does he get away with that crap?
Yeah, how ridiculous is that?
Yeah, I mean, fuck those guys.
Because he doesn't think just like you. He's now a white person or
Now he's
you
a
know,
cracker,
racist or whatever. Like, come on.
Yeah, honestly, fuck all those guys.
I think
Kanye West.
honestly, I think it's more racist to think that all black people have to think the same. How ridiculous is
I
that?
agree with you. All people don't have to think the same.
No,
People are
that's
entitled to their
stupid.
opinions. But let's not forget that Kanye West is about to drop like 5 albums.
He has like 2 coming up, doesn't he? He's got one by himself
5.
and one with someone else.
Yeah, well, there's several albums coming out. So who gives a crap about any of these guys? And what it comes back to is you have to be able to defend yourself. When someone's calling for gangs or, you know, criminals to go after someone, it rationalizes why people should have guns and smoke their asses.
That's why you should have a minigun.
Yeah, this is why you need the damn AR-15, son.
With a 100-round drum magazine.
With full auto.
Yeah, you need little guns like this one.
Yeah, and you need some grenades. Oh, all the Crips and the Bloods are out there. Drop bombs on them. That's what you do. Rocket launchers.
Simple airstrike. That's all. Yeah.
Wait, no. We can't do rocket launchers. That's why we can't have Chi-Com stuff any longer.
Okay.
You don't know that? You haven't heard that story?
What's
The reason we can't import Norinco is because supposedly they were trying to sell rocket launchers to gang members in LA.
Oh, I don't.
That's the story behind why we no longer import. Why Clinton stopped the import.
It's because of George Bush. You can't. That's why you can't import.
We should give the gang members the rocket launchers, but we should give them the business end of the rocket launcher.
Yeah, there you go. That's the business end.
Like, I got your rocket launcher right here. Yeah.
An RPG up your rectal end.
Yeah. So William, I mean, I know we're going a little off the rails or whatever. We're not talking about any of it. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Do.
Yeah. William Hoffman wants us to talk about Vista Outdoors. Did you guys see that? Vista Outdoors.
Something else again?
They're not. Let me see. I think I did pull it up.
Mr.
Okay.
Brands or something.
This is from the Hill. Vista Outdoor to stop manufacturing guns.
Mr. Outdoors?
Vista.
Vista. What do they manufacture? Who do they own?
They own a bunch of outdoor companies. Let me pull it up.
No.
But firearms.
Nothing good. Bushnell, golf, lots of golf. Millet, which makes sights. Uncle Mike's, which is garbage anyway. Butler Creek, which is garbage anyway.
So,
yeah, but those aren't firearms. I wasn't even aware that they were making fire. So
they own, as far as I can tell, they only own ammunition manufacturers. I don't see any firearms.
It says right here, outdoors company Vista Outdoor announced Tuesday that it will no longer produce firearms. The firm will stop manufacturing guns, but will continue to produce ammunition, which the company described as being its largest core business. Vista will also focus on its outdoor products. An increased focus on our heritage ammunition business will manifest itself in more innovative and breakthrough new products introduced over the next few years.
They own Federal, CCI, Spear, Alliant Powder, Blazer, Estate. I'm gonna see what other.
Okay, these hit. Vista owns all.
Yeah, they own Savage. Yeah. They own Savage.
They own Federal.
RCBS.
So they own Federal.
Independence.
Federal makes
American Eagle.
That's Lake City. That makes all the ammo for the Gov.
No, they own Federal Premium, not Federal.
Yeah, they also
I'm guessing they own and market the like self-defense line of ammo.
Well, American Eagle is like or American Eagle 50 cal, and
that's like the factory seconds from.
And that comes from Lake City.
Yeah,
it says it
from Lake City.
So check. Can you guys hear me?
Check. Yep.
Yeah. So it says Vista is now looking to sell its Savage and Stephen firearms lines.
They're all Chinese anyways.
as well as other brands that aren't related to guns. So
Savage isn't bad. Savage is American, I think.
I got a
Stevens, I
Savage
don't know much
shotgun
about
behind me made in China. So
yeah, they used to make them here. Like I've got a 22, a Savage 22. I think it's older, so that was probably made here. Everyone, where the hell are these guys going? Everybody's going someplace. You know, you guys got ants in your pants or something? What the hell? Walter, okay, Walter's getting a gun. That's fine.
yeah, I got ants in my pants. It's called Chinese ants.
All right, let's see your let's see. What is this? Stevens Savage. What is it?
This is a Stevens model 350 12 gauge. And on the other side of the barrel, it says by Sun City Machinery Company Limited in PRC, imported by Savage Arms.
Okay. So Jacob R says, is that a Fisher Price rifle?
I got you. Fisher. Oh, which one? Oh, this one.
Nico Ghost Gunner says, write up Kanye and offer to sell him a SHTF 50 so he can take care of all the gangs with it. And Peter Fauslin says, show that tail hook on your AR.
Oh, well, boom. I brought it tonight. Right there, baby.
There you go. There you go. And I put up a picture on Instagram, Facebook, and some other places. I think Twitter as well. I posted a picture of, I think we had like 4 different variations, right, on the tail hook.
Yep, at the Hacienda over the week on Saturday, yes.
Yeah. So, very cool. This is the, what is this one, Walter?
This is the AR-15.
Oh, I want to see this.
Brand new, hot off the press.
You could have been shooting it on Saturday.
We had it.
Yeah, we should.
Walter, I'm going to be needing one of those.
Yep.
What was that? I didn't hear what did Babyface say?
He said he needs one.
No, what? Okay, I didn't hear that.
Dibs?
Dibs.
How nice that, look at that tail hook matches.
Yeah, it looks so good.
And that was pure coincidence that the tail hook shape matches almost there's Rod Mills.
Oh, we got a Rod Mills in.
No, Rod Mills driving.
Dangerous Rod Mills.
Nah, I got something holding this phone up for me. I'm trying to do it like Tyven does.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, sorry, I had to having to do some emergency stuff for my sister, and got to get dialysis equipment. She's going into a facility, and I'm pretty much the only family here, or only family left alive. So I got to do all of this. So, and this came up last minute. So sorry.
No, that's okay, man. We understand. Family comes first. Take care of business.
Oh, stop it.
And of course, Richard Hughes says Rod scams the handicap spots. He wants to know what's up with that handicap. Is that your vehicle or is that someone else's vehicle?
Yeah, this is mine, but I have to take my sister around, and we have to. She's incapable of going long places, distances, like a normal person would. So I have to actually keep that handy, and I'm kind of like her caregiver at this point.
Okay, understood. That's good.
Yeah.
E-Rock says he had dialysis for like 10 years now, so
that sucks.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So he knows what this stuff is then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then Moobut says he's here and that Rod is wearing grown-up clothes. See, now people know all your business. In the last 5 minutes, we'll expose all your business. My psychic powers tell me that you work for Chase Bank.
I do. One of my many jobs.
Yeah, are you Jamaican or something?
Diana.
Oh, really? You're Guyanese?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay, I didn't think so, but that's fine.
I couldn't take it. Hey, Babyface, I'm going to tell you congratulations on getting Marley the Robin's Egg Glock 43, man. That looks nice.
She's right there, and she loves it. Marley, Glock 43, Robin's Egg. And I'm actually picking up another one this weekend. Not a 43. We have we got in a whole bunch of polymer 80 lowers, and we got 10 of the Robin's Egg blue ones coming in Friday. Cool. Yeah, so I'm picking one up in for the 19.
Yeah, and LV Louis Cipher says caretakers are allowed to use handicapped placards.
That is true.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that.
So why doesn't Lola have one yet for her carer?
Are you saying Lola's handicapped?
I'm saying she's got to take care of somebody else to it.
Who, me? Oh. That's okay.
Hey, guys, you ran across that picture when you were in the hospital a couple of years ago.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, who?
You.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. Oh, is that still out there? I should have deleted
Put that on Instagram, didn't you?
Oh, okay.
It's in my
Richard Hughes says mentally handicapped doesn't count.
Oh, you bastards.
Okay, Babyface, are you ready for your first NRA?
He's not going.
I'm not making it this year. No, I really wish I could. Marley and I are going to be going camping instead. So.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. Where you guys going camping?
We haven't figured that out yet, actually. This is our last weekend before you move?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's moving next weekend to up to your direction for Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey man, we got to go to a place called Burrito Gallery when you guys get up here.
Oh,
it's
for
not
sure.
too far from
I think we're going to be there next Saturday doing some moving, so we will call you and go get some burritos. Burrito Gallery.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I hope Marley, people, please send Babyface P lots of tissues and lotion.
You have no idea. This house is gonna be so damn boring by myself. It's gonna suck.
Don't come and knock it at Babyface's house. When Marley laughing, she can't hear us, can she?
No, I got headphones on.
Oh boy. I know what's gonna be going on. The internet lines are gonna get shut down.
Somebody has to use all the internet around here.
He's gonna use the internet what the internet was invented for.
What?
Someone says that would be a great patch. I don't know. So he said Gunmetal Guy says that would be a great patch. Oh, you bastards. Okay.
It needs to be.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. Richard Hughes wants to know what Walter's eating.
I'm done eating. I ate before the show. I made I dug up some steakums out of the freezer, and we had steakums and some French fries. Yeah.
Damn, they still make steakums?
Yeah. Well, these steakums came from a deal where I swapped some gun parts for a whole bunch of food.
I did homemade pizza tonight.
Ooh.
Walter, I guess you said the hell with going to the grocery store. I just swapped gun parts for food, huh?
This guy calls up the shop and he wants a bipod and he wants a stock and a couple of other things. And he says, you want to trade for some food? And I'm like, well, what do you got? And he says, he has a company that supplies food and he's a chef and da-da-da. He's telling me all this stuff. I said, what do you like? I said, well, I'm a meat and potatoes guy. I says, surprise me. He shows up, trunk full of frozen meat and food, back seat full of I had to work. My son took some home. Two of the guys that worked for me took some home. And
Babyface got a bunch of
I got a chocolate cake and it was great.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Babyface was in the house that day that happened, man. Yeah. I still got it's like a 10-pound prime rib sitting out in my freezer. And a big old chocolate cake. So
wait, you still have the chocolate cake?
I still got a chocolate cake. We haven't defrosted yet because it's just too big for.
I got your chocolate cake right here, and
I got your too big chocolate cake right outside.
Oh boy. Okay. Josh V wants to know, Walter, when are the AR tail hooks up for sales?
They are available now. I believe they're on the website. There's not a picture, but the description and the price and stuff is on the website right now. So we're gonna be getting some photographs, some official photographs here pretty soon. And
for what?
I'm getting. Wait, hang on a second. What, Peggy?
For what?
What's that? I can't hear you. Will says they're up on the website.
What?
Okay, yes, they are up on the website. Yes. So
yeah,
we got to get some. We got to get some pretty. Excuse me, some pretty pictures up there and everything, but they are available. The parts are all here, and you can get it with the tail hook, without the tail hook, if you got your own tail hook.
So with the pictures, is Hank wearing a banana hammock this time? You're gonna do a mankini?
Oh Lord. Moobutt said, speaking of which, Moobutt says, wait, Babyface got some of Walter's meat?
No, he got some of my
Chocolate cake. Come on.
he got some of my sweet chocolate cake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't know you had the cake was chocolate. Yeah. Who knew Walter's cake was chocolate? Hey, listen. You and what was the name of that character that that Marky Mark was playing? What was he? Whose character was he playing? John Diggler or something like that? What was that? What was that movie where Marky Mark was Mark Wahlberg was playing like some kind of porn star? What was the name of that movie?
I don't know.
No, it's not Magic Mike, woman.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. Lola. Nesta Barrio says #white chocolate.
White chocolate. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
No, we did really good on that swap, man. He did. He said, "I'll make it look like you ripped me off," and man, he brought a ton of stuff. And we're still eating this stuff, man.
Yeah. So Brian Quick says Dirk Diggler, and Ryan says Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
That was the name of the movie. Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
So there you go. Dr. Warp Speed says Hank is holding me at knife point. The only way he will let me go is if everyone thumbs ups the video. So please, let's not forget. Yeah, of course, we got to thumbs up the video. We got to thumbs up our own videos. We got to remember to thumbs up our own video. We got to bleed our own blood. So let me see.
Everybody thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm going in here. So, Rod, are you on the way to the hospital, or are you on the way back from the hospital right now?
It's a rehab facility that she just checked in about an hour ago. So I'm just gonna drop these off. Take about 5 minutes. Drop these whatever these things are off to her, so her nurse can take care of her, and I will be with you guys all the way till I get home, and then after that, if there's any time left, I'll hop on the computer and end it on the computer, man. But yeah, man, I was like, man, you know what, man, I gotta get on here this hangout and talk to my guys, man. You my guys, man. So
yeah. Well, thanks for doing it. I'm good to see there's still some sun left out there in Florida.
Yeah. I will be very dark. I can't do the typing thing at night like he can.
Yeah, there's no windows here, so I have no clue what's going on outside. There's no windows in the studio.
It's still light out. I can see it from here.
Oh, okay.
How's it been going, Walt?
Oh, it's going all right. It's just kind of busy in the shop doing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, busy. Tomorrow I got one of those days I got to make a bunch of phone calls and order stuff and things like that. So
Gotcha.
Yeah. I caught, speaking of NRA, as we were talking earlier, early in the day, I happened to turn on to Facebook and I saw American Gun Chick. She was live from the road. They were driving out to NRA, so they're on their way. They thought I was going out there, but I had to inform them I wasn't. So
yeah,
she looked like a little kid on that damn video.
Well,
she's she's a young lady.
25. Yeah.
That's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, stay there. I'll be right back. Give me about 5 minutes.
We're waiting for you.
All right.
We need the Jeopardy music to play right now.
Yeah.
What else is in the news right now?
Yeah, so I just put something in the chat here that we could talk about real briefly. Before I do want to get into the NRA stuff and some other things that are going on here, but this is from the Wall Street Journal. Banks, credit card companies explore ways to monitor gun purchases. The discussions are preliminary, but the move could be a prelude to restricting such transactions. Banks and credit card companies are discussing ways to identify purchases of guns in their payment system, a move that could be a prelude to restricting such transactions, according to people familiar with the talks. The discussions, yeah, so this is like crazy.
Won't matter. The great thing about the free market and capitalism is somebody will step in and take advantage of it. I'm going to make a gun bank, and we will have everything run through there.
Yep. Yeah. The Bank of Hank.
The Bank of Hank.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call it?
Yep. I'm starting it up right now.
How much what's your insurance? How much you insured for?
$0.
Oh, it's 100%.
If he goes bust, we all go bust.
Yeah, we all go down together.
If I so happen to spend all that money buying nuclear missiles, attack helicopters, and the like, you know,
bucks, he says.
Yeah, yeah, yes, I could totally print Walter bucks all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't understand. You know what? I'm telling you, in all seriousness, a lot of this stuff that these guys are doing,
illegal.
It's not far from what happened back in the days when with segregation.
It's illegal.
You can't say something that's protected by the Constitution, by the Second Amendment, that people cannot do it. You can't. That's bullshit.
Well,
you know, and that's exactly what's happening. And if that was done to any other set of people in America, people won't even. You can't even do that to people who are illegally immigrating to America, right? You can't even do that to criminals in America. You can't go, oh, you know, you're a criminal, can't do this thing. What the hell are these people talking about, man?
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. Did you see Chris Bullis? The quote for your bank is going to be, "Bank of Hank, we need a loan."
Yeah. we take your money and then we will talk to you the day after that.
Scott Rousseau, Conasegs for everyone?
Conasegs, yes. Everyone gets Conasegs.
Yeah, I agree.
Babyface, you get a Conaseg. Walter,
oh, cool. I wasn't even alive when those things were popular.
Yeah. Conasegs?
Yeah.
I thought that was an 80s thing, wasn't it?
No.
Look,
what was the one from the 80s?
What are you talking about
the other day?
Oh, Lamborghini Countach?
Countach. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Babyface has no idea what a Lamborghini Countach is.
I've never heard of it until Sunday.
That was the car back in the day. You know.
I know. I can't believe I've never heard of it.
Oh my God, it was so beautiful.
It is kind of a pig in reality, but
oh, it's beautiful though. It's beautiful.
I don't know.
Yeah, now it is kind of cool because it's retro cool.
Yeah, it wasn't very functional for sure, and you couldn't do shit with. It had no kind of visibility.
No,
you know, there was a whole bunch of things.
And really not the highest quality vehicle in the world either. But yeah.
What happens to those vehicles? Like the $1 million sports car from 1978. What's it doing now? So it's got to be in somebody's garage still.
They're out there. Yeah, they're out there. They're not $1 million anymore unless it was really rare. But
they're rare now. But I don't know. Yeah, you're probably. Well, they weren't $1 million back then.
No, they weren't. I mean, 40,000.
I take it back.
Yeah.
I take it back. I know I've seen a Lamborghini Countach. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Cannonball Run. If you ever saw Cannonball Run.
I remember when I was a kid seeing them and as like models on cars, but I didn't know what it was until this conversation and the one on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, $100,000 was a 1980. $100,000 was a freaking lot of money for a car. Now $100,000 is like, fuck, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Bullis.
I get me a Ford F-150 for $100,000. They do make one.
Well, and let me tell you something. Like a Ford Raptor, by the way, a Ford Raptor is more powerful than any supercar that was around in the 80s.
I think they're overdone myself. But anyways.
What's overdone?
The Raptors.
Oh, the Raptor's badass, man.
Yeah, you see these guys get the badass Raptor and fly it through the air and break it in half. Yeah, they're badass. Yeah, they're badass.
But seriously, with all seriousness, cars today, there's a lot of cars that aren't even in supercar territory, you know, compared to like cars from the 80s. You know, probably a Hyundai could beat a Countach in a drag race today. No. A Hyundai. Why? Yeah, sure it could.
No.
Yeah.
You're talking about a V12 is going to a flat 12 is going to.
I'm pretty sure like
Hyundai what?
Maybe a Stinger. Like, have you seen? Is that Hyundai or Kia?
Way.
Kia. It's the Kia Stinger.
No way.
Yeah, it'd probably beat it. I think it would. We could do this. See if
Scott
money
Rousseau is asking, do you remember the Lamborghini Jalpa.
I remember that name. I would have to look at it. There was a Lamborghini truck, the LMBO.
Oh yeah, like a Humvee looking thing. Yeah.
I still want one of those.
Yeah, those things are pigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were like those were like Saudi pigs. You know, the desert rats had those things riding around in the mountain.
Oh man, I'm gonna link you a picture to the interior of the Lamborghini Jalpa.
Tina Turner has one of those Lamborghini trucks.
That is the most 80s looking interior I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It looks like a faux futuristic cockpit.
But yeah, round gauges and I mean that's the way they were.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't know, you know, I mean.
Yeah, the Countach was better looking than that, but you know, it's not.
Unfortunately, those interiors are kind of all pieced together and they fall apart the same way. So
yeah, remember you got to remember this. Okay, go ahead, babyface. I was
just gonna say, in 20 years, are we gonna look back on the Audi R8 or something like that and be like, that was a really ugly car. I can't believe we drove something like that.
No, but you don't see. You can look at a Pantera from 1980, and you don't go, "That's an ugly car now." Either. So.
1980 Pantera.
Yeah, a Di Tommaso Pantera.
So let me say this. So back then, Lamborghini was actually the Italians, and I think Lamborghini was standalone at that point.
Lamborghini.
Yeah, and they were making those things. Today, Lamborghini belongs to the Volkswagen group, and it's these are completely different things.
Yeah. Oh, Lambo's a badass. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, what you're getting today will never look back on that. Not just that they look good. They had that like crazy sexiness that Lamborghinis had. Maybe there's a little bit muted, but the actual engineering, design, and all that kind of stuff is really there, man. And you know, they're pretty awesome. I mean, lots of cars that are being made right now are pretty awesome. What I'm dreading is the day when everything goes electric and things start driving their damn selves and no one cares what they look like.
Well, that's if that happens to you, that's your own fault. You let it happen.
Yeah.
I don't. Gunmetal Guy says in 20 years there will be a Babyface P 2.0 saying, "What's an Audi R8?"
Oh, right.
Yeah. So Chris sent me this. It says, "How about a big cup of shut the fuck up?"
I don't know if this is. Yeah. I think okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. What am I still looking? I'm still looking at that car interior. Damn it! Thank you.
Yeah.
So 80s.
Yeah. What's your dream car, Walter? Let's find that out right now.
I don't know. I kind of old school. I like to have a Ford GT.
Oh, Walter's got me.
Old school Ford GT. I mean, the new ones are awesome too, but the old school ones are just.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather have a new school. I'd rather have new school.
I'll take anyone if somebody's gonna give it to me. But
right.
I do like the old ones.
That's one of them. You know.
The old ones are great, and they're very, very expensive now. By the way, that guy that came to visit me, James, the guy that has the Audi R8, he used to have one and sold it for a crap ton. You know, but he said that it was not easy to manage, man.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I like the Ferrari 308 Magnum PI type Ferrari too.
Oh, okay.
That's a real simple one. They're not real expensive.
328.
Yeah, the 308.
308.
Yeah. Oh gosh, there's lots of cars.
308.
There's lots of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I would love to have a Koenigsegg. That would be awesome. Lola, Koenigsegg.
See, the only problem with the Koenigsegg is you can't drive into the local dealership and get it repaired.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you don't got a shop or somebody, you're SO freaking hell. So,
oh god,
you'll have something. That looks nice. I can't drive it, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, any dream cars for you, Babyface? What's your dream car?
No, Ford GT, 100%.
Ford GT. Okay, there you go. Ford GT. Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It'd be nice to have an old one, have the little bit newer one, and have the new one, the new one is more a race car of anything.
Something that I would totally buy today and own, which is now fairly affordable, would be a Dodge Viper. I always thought those were super cool.
Yeah. And I think they stopped making them last year, right?
It's been a while. You can get an older one.
Yeah,
for like
I think it's been a
30.
couple years now.
They're not
Oh,
expensive any longer.
John Dieter says I had a Pinto once. Laugh out loud. And lived. Actually, you laugh about the Pinto. You don't see those cars around very much anymore. That was kind of a disposable car.
Those are classic. Those are classic.
Yeah, that's a classic. You got like a old manual transmission Pinto. Oh yeah, with the exploder gas tank, you're good to go, man.
Yeah, I would totally take a Pinto and put it on like monster truck wheels.
What about a Yugo? You need a Yugo.
That's
yeah, those are ugly.
128 Fiat 128 basically. Yeah.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of the Yugos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would go for the Lambo. I can't decide whether the Countach or the truck.
One of the all-wheel drive Lambos, man. Fucking badass car.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course there's some old what I've seen, there's these companies that take the old classic Porsche and then they like, you know, resto mod kind of the Porsches. Yeah. Yeah. So they're, you know, they fix a bunch of problems, but it still has the same look, and then they refine a whole bunch of things, and those things just look so badass, man, because they have that old classic style, but you know they're a little bit modernized, so it's kind of like a sweet and sour kind of deal, like between both of those things, and those are really cool. John Dieter says Pacer. Someone says AMC Javelin. Jesse
Ray says AMC Gremlin. They made a Gremlin GT, which had a 304 and a 4-speed on the floor. A cool car.
Jesus Christ, that thing was
insane. There was a time when we were buying cars and scrapping them, and we bought one, and I didn't know any better until it was too late, and we parted it out. But that would have been a classic, yeah. Yeah.
Also, and Walter, you and I saw one of these when we were at SEMA show. Yeah. The Mitsubishi Starion. I would still buy. Yeah, remember that guy had a red one, and it was like, what was it, like 1,200 horsepower or something?
Probably, yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Starion's cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was insane. If you ever look at the Mitsubishi Starion, those, I don't know, man. I that's really from the 80s, and I like those. So
yeah, okay. What is I'm gonna look it up. A Messerschmitt KR200. Is that one of those little 3-wheeled things? I gotta look it up. Sorry, it's not a fighter. I can tell you that right now. So,
yeah, Messerschmitt. I don't know.
Oh, I did. It's the one that looks like an amphibian.
Oh, like is it 2 up front and 1 in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Then it's awesome.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
I think I'll take a BF 109 instead of Messerschmitt fighter.
Yeah. Warsaw Patriot says, "Don't be like Dan Bilzerian." That will never happen. I've never done cocaine.
And all those hookers at one time?
Never. I've never done hookers ever. So it's impossible for me to be like that. And I can't grow a beard.
Or models, I should say. Models.
Yeah. Okay, you can call them what you want.
Whatever you want.
It's all, yeah. Tomato.
My buddy has 2 Messerschmitts, Richard Hughes says. Those are cute. Those are crazy little cars. You know, that was from a time when Messerschmitt, after post-war, they were trying to sell cars in Germany. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, see, Gunmetal Guy says Mitsubishi Starion was bought by a friend in high school. Got all the ladies, as Hank says, all the ladies. Yeah, those are badass. Those are badass in the 80s, I'm just telling you. And one of my friends, one of my friends, his brother, there's this guy I knew, they were Jamaican, and his brother had one. I remember, like a black one.
Turbo?
It was stick shift. Yeah, it had all that stuff. And one day he borrowed it from his brother, and we went to the mall or something like that. And we were playing Ice-T. Remember Ice-T's Hustler? You ever heard that song Hustler from Ice-T? We were playing that thing, and the car would constantly cut off because he wasn't used to driving a stick shift.
Oh.
And the whole clutch thing, and it would always cut off. I always remember that because that car was so bad. It was all black. It was awesome, man.
The car cut off, not the driver not being able to drive the car.
No, it kept cutting off because he couldn't drive a stick.
It kept stalling out because the driver couldn't drive a stick.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the car's fault.
No. He just couldn't. He was just
inexperienced.
Yeah. We were young. So looks like we got Rod. Yeah, looks like we got Rod Mills back. Chris Bullis says 280Zs were cool cars.
240Zs, 260Zs. Yes.
Yeah. And see, in the 80s, if you had a Nissan Maxima,
That was pretty. That was a pretty cool car. Remember those square Maximas? They had a square body style.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then if you had a Toyota Cressida, you were just a baller.
Cressida was balling, man. That was velour insides and all that stuff.
Yeah, those are the drug dealer cars in New York City in the 80s.
They were expensive. That was an expensive car.
Yeah. So I had some friends that had those things.
Yeah. So were they drug dealers?
Yes.
Okay.
Just Florida Gun says that was on the new Jack City soundtrack, and yeah, that's true. Yeah, I grew up in New York City in the crack 80s. So my friends were rappers, drug dealers, and other various forms of gangsters. So I told you guys my first experience with guns did not take place when I moved.
At the range?
No. I mean, it didn't even take place in America, but we've seen plenty of guns before that. But yeah, like when people ask me if I've ever been in a shootout, that's when I was a kid in the 80s living in New York City. I've been in the middle of shootouts. I've seen dudes shooting at each other and missing, and they're like, 10 yards apart. Well, and that happens.
It's not how you hit people; it's how you look when you're shooting.
Yeah, it's all kinds of crazy.
You gotta look cool when you're shooting, right?
Yeah. So, someone's saying Maserati. Yeah.
Maserati's pretty badass. Yeah.
The Alfa Romeos.
Oh, Alfas are cool cars. I don't say I almost got one, but I looked at them back in the day.
Yeah. Harry's Holster says I'm actually a mafia don. No. But Far Rockaway, where I grew up, was actually controlled by John Gotti.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
back in the good old days, right?
Yeah. And so,
like my dad said, they weren't so good, and they were old, but they weren't so good.
Yeah. Somebody wants to know what's my first gun experience. I cannot legally.
The statute of limits has not expired yet on that one.
Yes, exactly. I still have to go in and out of New York City.
Yeah, that's why you don't like to go in the city.
Actually, I could tell you, one time I went to I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and I forgot where it was I went to, but we went to this girl's house, and I guess her boyfriend was like some kind of gangster or whatever. He was in prison, and she had a 1911 there. And I guess my friend was like messing around with her while her boyfriend was in prison. She had this 1911. I was fascinated by it, and I remember unloading it and everything and taking it apart, and then not being able to put that damn thing back together.
That's the worst.
Yeah. And my friend he was like, "Are you crazy?" Because like 1911s, there was no YouTube.
Yeah.
So you couldn't
go, how do I do this?
Yeah. So we were there for like hours, like, oh shit, if we don't put this back together, this guy's coming to look for us. So yeah, I remember that. That's one of the things. But there's other things.
Yeah, I can remember back at a time when you just didn't get on YouTube and look for a video of how to do something. You had to, I hate to say it, sometimes you had to go to the library and look in a book,
Yeah.
Did you guys see this article of, I don't know how old this is. Joe from The Office posted this today.
Mm-hmm.
Home remodeling unearths World War II weapons cache with engraved Stens.
Oh, yeah, that was in France, wasn't it?
In America.
Yeah, I found it in northern France. Two of the Sten guns were engraved Pipette and Alice, which I think is really cool.
Nice.
Guys had people's names on them.
Yeah, so they had like three Stens and then a boatload of mags, some grenades. Can you imagine tearing their wall out and going, I'm just going to take this wall down. Sten guns fall out of it.
That'd be freaking awesome.
Grenades fall out of it.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that, man. All through.
Oh, yeah.
Europe, you find a lot of that. Here, we don't.
They found some Nazis, like weapon stashes that were supposed to be like for saboteurs.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, with vintage, with non-German firearms in it and explosives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No. Hey, give me a double cheeseburger there.
Yeah, wait, Rod, are you getting food for all of us,
Give
man?
me a milkshake. Give me a milkshake. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Oh, man.
Oh, wait. He's at,
You get the chocolate. You get the chocolate shake. Come on, don't tell me you're getting a chocolate shake, man.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while, man.
We got one close by here.
Yeah. There was a point there where Lola was just going crazy on that Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Huh? What?
What is Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Where you're at?
Chick-fil-A.
Hey, you and all these.
Oh, you're honking someone in the line. That's bad etiquette, man.
Oh, get the fuck
Okay.
out of here.
And you're in Jacksonville too. I hope you got that strap close.
Hope you got your machine gun with you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got a gun on me. I got a Walther killer with me.
Uh-oh. Well, you got a 50 cal in your pocket? What do you got?
You know, that would be nice, man.
Got a bomb in your pocket? Let's see here.
Yeah. So what car are you driving, Rod?
I got the BMW, baby. The ultimate.
The ultimate driving machine.
Beamer.
That's what I'm saying.
Rod rocking the Beamer. That was a pretty cool car back in the 80s too. You know that, right? Like if a dude had a Beamer back in the 80s, he was like the Don Dada. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
especially if you had like a 7. Not a measly little 3, but if you had like a 7, man, you're rocking it.
Did those start? Were those around in the 80s? I thought it was like 5 and 6. Okay.
There's 3, 5, and 7. Now they got 1, 2, 3, 4 for all the little intermediate people that can't afford. Yeah.
I don't know when the 750i came about, but I always wanted a 750il. You know.
That's cool.
Why IL?
Because it spells ill. It's ill. I mean,
Of course.
why else would you? why else would you want it? It's Illmatic.
That sounds like something from New York.
Yeah. So Rod Mills orders dinner on the podcast. That's what the Simon Show says. Did you ask them for a McGangbang? You should have done that.
I don't think Chick-fil-A does that.
They might. It might happen.
At the Chick-fil-A? You're gonna get no.
Hey, so Hank, what's up with the Barnauls this weekend?
Okay, so that's on. I think that's on Saturday, the 4th. May the 4th be with you. We're hanging out with Barnauls after the NRA. Barnauls has a outside of the NRA event going on, and it's posted all over the interwebs. It's posted on my social media as well as Barnauls social media. It's at the cigar. What is it? Hold on, let me pull this up. I can't remember what the name of that place is. Huh?
There's a place called Cigars and Sissies in Dallas. Is that where it's going to be?
No, Rod. Really?
Cigars and Sissies.
No.
I'm not sure you should be visiting that.
Yeah, that's not where we're going. That's not where we're going. No offense to anyone that wants to go there. Yeah, it's Industrial Cigar Company. So
okay.
That's where it's going to be in let me see. I'm not even sure what time is this thing. 7:30. And it's not, so if you don't smoke and all that kind of stuff, there's going to be outside things going on. There's going to be food trucks and drinks and different rooms over there from what I hear. I've never been there before, so Lola and I will be there hanging out with the people, and there's going to be some cool gun YouTubers hanging out there as well. And then then me and Lola. So there you go.
Here, I got a question for Babyface.
What's up?
I turned on an old little laptop here. Remember when the trend in the laptops was make them small?
Oh God, yeah, those little netbooks.
Yeah, this is a little Acer here, and I turned it on. Is Internet Explorer still around, or is it gone?
They do still somewhat have Internet Explorer, but their new thing is called Edge.
Edge.
Microsoft is using Edge now, and they both suck just as bad as they always have.
Okay. Yeah. No, I won't make it my default browser.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. By the way, folks, go ahead.
For Firefox only.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking on this little thing. Flip it all over to Firefox or like Thunderbird or wherever the hell. Yeah.
Your Firefox is probably your best bet because Chrome is pretty CPU intensive.
Yeah.
So on that little netbook, it doesn't have a lot of processing power. So I'd go Firefox.
Can't you put Linux on there, some Ubuntu or something?
Yeah, you can put it if Walter really wants to use Ubuntu, you can put it on there.
Ubuntu? What's that?
Exactly.
Is that like an African? Is that like an African operating system?
It's a Linux kernel that you can put on, and I don't think you want to use Linux.
Ubuntu.
Oh, you think I'm just making it up? Ask Babyface.
No, I'm just making fun of you. That's all.
Yeah, I pronounced it properly, right, baby?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Ubuntu.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, see, I'm not doing it right. I'm making it into something it isn't.
Yeah.
So.
And guess what, Walter? I bet
Yes,
you can trade with Anonymous Strange, and he will put some Linux up on that for you.
Well, I gotta chat with him. I guess I gotta build him some stuff. I owe him some stuff. So
Yeah.
we've been messing with something in the shop here, trying to do something like he wants to do, and we haven't been having success. So, but we will keep trying till we do. So.
Yeah. Okay. Now there's about 170 people watching us live. We've got like 130 thumbs up. So I'm just encouraging everyone who's watching us and hanging in there with us to hit the thumbs ups. We really need those. Okay. Make sure you hit the thumbs ups and you share this and all that kind of stuff. We're all putting up thumbs right now. Let's see. Look, let's see. We can get Rod Mills to throw up the thumbs ups. Come on, Rod Mills. Throw up the thumbs ups. There you go. Rod Mills is throwing up a Chick-fil-A thumbs up. Babyface is throwing up a thumbs up. Babyface thumbs up right there. Walter Keller's doing the deuces. 2 thumbs ups all the way. So please, guys, hit those thumbs ups. We really need those. And also, don't forget, go to hankstrange.tv. Put your email in the register for our newsletter that we do and get on our email list so we can keep you notified of all the things going on. We're giving away stuff. We're going to be giving away a SHF 50 at some point. I'm not letting Walter get away with it.
Oh, I'm not going to get out of it. I've been thinking about it.
There you go. We're going to give that away. Rod Mills is going to give away a Beamer, a BMW.
A black man walking.
What?
That's gonna happen. Babyface has this really nice hat right here that he's gonna give away.
Somebody selling a Keg 12 on Gunbroker. I'm sorry, on Arms List.
Oh, cool.
Arms List out of Bel Air Bluffs.
Oh, it's local, man. Wow, that's just right down the road from me.
It's a gray with a black pistol grip.
Oh. That's on
Babyface.
If you recognize your own gun.
What was that? What was that, Rod?
Neck bone.
He's doing great. He's right down.
Yeah.
Only problem right now with him, well, it's not with him, is summer's kicking up and the mosquitoes are getting really bad. So the poor dog, I go to let him out at night and he gets destroyed by mosquitoes.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, we have to start switching from taking him out in the backyard to going for a walk around the neighborhood. Because for whatever reason, it's just back here. The mosquitoes are ridiculous. But besides that, he's doing great. He came to work with me today. He was good. You're a good boy.
What was that? Say that again.
I didn't know that dogs got bit by mosquitoes.
Oh, man. Maybe it's just him because they went after him.
Tore him up, huh?
I think some of Hank's assistant rubbed off on him.
It's time something bit back. Neck bone. Neck bone has been doing all the fighting. It's time something bit back.
Speaking of doggies, my son converted his Instagram page to Mini Corso. So if you want to keep up on what's going on with the...
Is he just going to do King Corso pics now? Because I love it. I'm going to go follow him.
Let me see. Show that again, Walter. What's the Instagram page?
Mini Corso.
Oh, okay.
Mini like Minnie Mouse, MINNIE Corso.
Okay, cool. There you go. So everyone go check that out, and you can...
And he's posted multiple stuff already on Pup. So that dog is growing fast. Next time you see that dog, he's going to be big.
Oh, I'm pretty... Yeah, I'm sure she's going to be huge.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Did he name the dog Walter?
No, his name Minnie.
Yeah, her name is Minnie.
Minnie. Like Minnie.
Her name is Minnie Bone. Minnie Bone.
Minnie Bone. There you go.
Minnie Bone.
Hip bone. Hip bone.
Wing bone.
Yeah. By the way, Lola says, babyface, she says that's good for Buckshot because Buckshot's been terrifying her little baby goat.
Oh, man.
So she has no empathy.
Sunday when we took him out there, normally Mama Goat, there's a little baby goat at Hank's right now. And normally Mama Goat stands up to Buck and will like charge at him and back him up. This time Mama Goat ran off and left baby goat to run in circles. Buckshot went after. Because that's a different mama goat. The other one, I think that other goat, she's not there anymore, right? What happened to that goat? Anyway, this is a totally different goat. Anyway.
Yeah, so
The Jamaicans down the street. The Jamaicans down the street.
No, I don't know what happened. One of the goats died. She died giving birth.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was that one that was real feisty that we always thought was going to tear him up.
And then Buck desecrated the corpse.
Oh, dug up the skull. That's right.
Yeah, we were there one time. It's probably been 6 or 7 months ago. We were there, and Buck comes trotting up to us. He had dug a hole somewhere, trotting up with a goat skull in his mouth. Bleached goat bones brought up to us. And he wouldn't leave it alone. I tried getting rid of it. I had to throw it in a tree. He just wanted that goat head.
Yeah. Once he got the taste for goat, man, he's
man, goat curry. That's on the plate next for you, isn't it?
Yeah. So I don't know what you said there, Rod, with the audio.
Goat curry is good.
Very good.
Okay, okay. So
anything curry is delicious.
Right. Warsaw Patriot says, Walter, look up the Polish Sten gun on Google. It has an underfolding stock on it. They made them in Poland during World War II.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out.
I don't know if you I guess he's been telling us about the Sten gun. So
yeah.
The Polish Sten gun.
It's Lithuania submachine gun. In Polish.
Yeah. So
they made them during the occupation.
It doesn't have the pipe. It has like an underfolder.
Yeah. So absolutely. Let me see if there was any other new stuff. Rod, did you have any new stuff?
Oh yeah, there we go. That's cool.
Okay, Rod is going through like the tunnel.
The tunnel of love.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's going through the tunnels. So let's talk about NRA and new stuff that might be coming out. What's gonna happen? What is the NRA gonna look like? I was waiting for Rod Mills to get back, so we may want to. You know what? We may want to put that off for a little while.
Did we talk just real quick? Did we talk yesterday about the Illinois House approves bill to replace school cops with social workers?
I think so. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, someone brought that up. Who was on yesterday?
Yeah, Kevin brought it up.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
It was absolutely the stupidest thing I've heard.
Yeah, well, maybe they can throw him in a safe space too. A cry closet. That's right. Cry
closet.
Yeah.
My cry closet when I was in elementary. Go stand in the corner, Keller. Stop talking. Stand in the corner. There's no problem with me. I was like, hey, I ain't getting hit or nothing. I'm cool. Stand in the corner, What the hell?
Yeah. So let me look at some stuff. I'm trying to see if there's new stuff. I think Beretta APX Compact and APX Centurion is in there.
I see the pistols all together.
Yeah. Faxon Firearms, who we've had Faxon Firearms Match Series 6.5 Creedmoor.
That's cool.
That's very interesting.
I don't know.
And it looks like it's fluted. It's fluted.
I don't get excited about it. I don't know.
6.5 is an awesome cartridge.
Now, this is what I get excited about. Delson's PAC-40 automatic grenade launcher, ongoing Pakistani Army trials.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
That is cool.
40 millimeter.
So automatic grenades, dude. That's what we need.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what we need. That's what we need for
we can do smoke grenades out across the farm.
Yeah, that's what we need for the gangbangers right there, man.
Oh yeah. Boom boom done.
Yeah,
boom,
let me introduce you to my little friend.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Did we? I don't think I brought this up yesterday. Did we talk about the Montreal machine shop cranking out pistols?
We didn't talk about it, but I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. How crazy is that? And when they questioned them about it, they're like, "Oh, we thought we were making airsoft guns." Seriously, there's like a machine shop in Montreal somewhere cranking out Tech 9s. Yeah, cranking out Tech 9s. And
a good version too.
Yeah, it's a nice Tech 9. They did normally the lowers are what, plastic? These are all like milled aluminum. They're awesome.
I want a Tech 9.
The feds raided them and they were like, "Oh, we're contracted to make these airsoft guns." So that happened.
Go ahead.
That happened 2 years ago. And it looks like somebody dug up a police photo recently of one of those Tech 9s from a crime scene.
Yeah, they're still turning up.
Yeah, they're still turning up randomly around Canada.
Was that on the Firearms blog?
Truth About Guns.
Okay.
I thought that was really crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Making airsoft guns? What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're airsoft.
Whatchamacallit? Sorry, go ahead, Rod.
Hey, I saw a trailer yesterday for that movie. What's the name of that movie where Benicio Toro is like this like I guess secret FBI guy or something?
Sicario.
Sicario. Did y'all see him bump stocking the Beretta?
No, I need to.
Yeah, he was bump firing it in one of the trailers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. That was.
I thought that was kind of cool when I saw that. I'm like, most people don't even know what the hell that is, but that's bump firing.
Yeah, basically he's doing this like yeah at the end of it. So that was interesting. I've never actually done that, but you know, I guess that's now illegal.
Well, I guess
your finger is not allowed to do it.
Oh, you got a registered finger?
Yeah, I'm just
gotta get it tattooed with the serial number, where it was made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Canadian what?
So I'm trying to see what else.
Quarter Circle 10 is making new lowers that accept SIG magazines, SIG 226 mags.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So if you're a SIG guy, you can now make your own. You can make a cool SBR out of that, or I guess a pistol with a brace on it, right?
Yeah, sure.
With a tail hook.
Sure, tail hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Babyface, are they? Correct me if I'm mistaken. Somebody's making a polymer 1911 lower 80%.
I don't know. I haven't seen that.
I thought I saw that someplace. They're doing.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
1911 lowers.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I've seen that, Walter.
Okay.
New from Concept Laboratory, the Liberty MK9 polymer 80% 1911 frame.
Okay.
This was as of January 21st, and it comes just like a polymer 80 in the little thing. You mill it off. I have a frame here that I need to turn into a gun.
I've always kind of been interested in making a 1911. I have a couple already, but it's kind of cool to have.
I have a frame that's just sitting in a safe that's completely bare bones. I need a
but it's a lot easier to work with plastic than it is to work with metal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And there's a coolness factor to it too, I think.
Of making your own.
Yeah. Speaking of that, remember that slide for that Glock? I sent that back to Midway.
Yeah. So
I could not get anything to go like you could, and I even took out the guide for the firing pin and put it in without it. Still doesn't do it. So it's not.
You should bitch and tell them to send you a new firing pin as well. Because I still have a gun that's missing a firing pin right now.
Oh, I didn't bitch in that respect. I was lucky just to get it back because after a year you're on your own with Midway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. After they return up to 1 year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So if you got anything from Midway, you need to return. You need to do it.
So.
But there were no problem. They sent me a call tag. I got a call tag and everything. Boom, sent it back.
Nice.
So.
All right.
Hopefully the one that comes back works. But I couldn't find any bad reviews of that Swanson slide anywhere. I couldn't. Or Swenson.
The first time I've seen it, the one that I built was on a polymer 80 slide.
Oh, okay.
And that one so far has worked pretty good.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to build a new one in Robin's Egg Blue because why not?
Hell yeah.
Robin's Egg Blue.
Yeah,
That's
we got polymer 80 lowers coming in this week, and
wow.
one of the colors we got for the 19 size is Robin's Egg Blue or Tiffany Blue, one of the two, whatever you call it. But yeah, I'm totally gonna make one just because I think it's cool.
Let me ask a question about Big Daddy Unlimited.
Do it.
Sure.
Time to ask.
Yeah.
So,
what's up?
I know some of the stuff that is on the site is drop shipped, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Most of it's drop shipped.
Most of
yes.
it is,
Yeah.
Okay, but stuff like the polymer 80s, is that for the store or is that stuff?
So from what I understand, we are ordering the polymer 80s and then putting them on the site ourselves.
Okay.
Because polymer 80 can't keep up with the demand.
Okay.
So that's the only way we can get them in. We ordered 90 lowers from them last week or 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And they're coming in this week. But they can't, because of the pricing that we're selling them for, they can't keep up with demand at all.
Yeah, that's what you said last night was like awesome price because I wanted to sign up as a dealer with them and my price was like $100.
Yeah,
and I thought, well, how can I compete with Barnauls and these other people when they got them,
for anybody, I guess I could do a shameless plug right now. We could talk Walter bucks, right?
Absolutely.
For anybody that's curious, the Polymer 80 lowers are 7.5 Walter bucks ish versus 16 Walter bucks you would buy it for. No, I'm sorry.
No. Are you forgetting how much a Walter?
I forgot how much Walter bucks are for. Yeah. So normally they go for 1.6 Walter bucks. Instead, they're 0.75 of a Walter buck.
Right. That's a heck of a deal. So.
Yeah, they're crazy good. That's why they're all selling out so quick.
I gotta get my. Well, anyways, but no, that's when I heard that I was like, well, when I saw the pricing from, I was like, why am I going to bother trying to sell them? I can't sell them and make compared to other people. I can't do it.
I don't know if I don't know because I haven't seen anybody selling them under like the main price tag. So I don't know if anybody is cutting a deal on them.
Yeah. So okay, I know.
What's Rob?
Rob's moving around.
He's home.
Hey,
What's up?
you like things, right?
I can't hear you.
I said you like fast things.
Yes, sure. I like fast things. Yes, absolutely.
Tell me what you think about this.
Ooh.
Holy moly!
Wait a minute.
What is that, and how do I get to ride it?
Is that is that a Hayabusa?
No, this is a Honda 954 with a touchscreen DVD player.
What the hell? How you gonna do? How you gonna use that thing while you're riding? Yeah.
Is that like what's his face? The guy just died. The scientist guy where he touches it with his face or he looks at it with his eyes or something. Or what? What was his name?
Can it track your eyeballs?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
And it's got a stereo system on it.
Oh, gee.
Jesus Christ.
Is that operational?
Oh yeah. It's definitely operational. The seat. I'm actually charging up the battery, so I took the seat off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Is this your only bike? I think I see another one next to it.
Nah, that's a tire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my I'm actually going to be putting her up for sale pretty soon.
Okay. You getting a new one or are you getting out of motorcycles?
I'm probably going to be getting out of motorcycles for a little bit. I mean, because I'm into guns now.
Okay. I understand. That happens. Babyface just got into motorcycles. So.
Oh, man. I love my bike. I don't know that I want to buy something like that.
No.
Yeah. Warsaw Patriot wants to know if it's Bluetooth.
Right.
You know what? No. It is not Bluetooth. Actually, when I built it and put it together, it wasn't Bluetooth out much back then. I mean, the only technology I got is the touchscreen DVD player, and also it has a real screen camera to look at behind me.
That's crazy.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Because twisted like this, that's just like a waste of time.
Oh, I don't want to be doing that. Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah, so I thought I'd show you guys a little motorcycle porn.
Oh, yeah.
Average Joe Tube says Rod Mills looks like John Sally in Bad Boys. So, and Tyven Show wants to know, when you buy your SHF 50 cal from Walter, would you get the 18, 22, or 29 barrel length? I would get the 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hit him with the 12.
Hit him with the 12.
That's all you need to do. So you know what? Okay, Rod, go ahead and get set up and all that kind of stuff.
Be right back.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Let's start showing some stuff here. I know I wanted to show you guys the Primary Arms optics that came in. So
yeah, I want to see what this is.
Yeah, this is the 126x24 scope with ACSS Griffin mill reticle.
Whoa,
that came in. Let me see, and I showed this before in one of the shows. If you want to know what the Griffin, let me see. Can I get the
any of those set up for 308?
Yeah,
I think it works for 308.
Absolutely, yes. This is 223 308, 545 by 39 and 6.5 Grendel, and it's bullet drop compensation compatible. So there you go. I don't know if I could. I can
With the
show you.
patented,
Yeah,
what
there
is
goes
that,
the reticle. There goes the reticle right there. So
Yeah.
see that? There goes the reticle on that one. And these are new. So Primary Arms just came out with these, and we're supposed to be making some videos, but we're obviously not going to have time because I'm leaving, going to the NRA and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So there you go. There goes the reticle for you.
I got your reticle right here.
Yeah, that's how it looks. Right.
That's
Right here. Right here.
This isn't. This is like what, in the $200-300 price range?
Yeah, I've got to look them up.
Yeah, because the platinum series is the one that's in like the $1,000 price.
Yeah, the platinum ones are, you know, and it's worth the quality. We tested one of those already. We've got a video of
100% worth it.
Yeah, really awesome. So that's that, and this is the like I said, this is the 1 to 6. So there you go. That's the 1 to 6, and then also we've got a 1 to 8 here as well.
Ooh, those 1 to 8s are really nice.
Yeah, so we've got a 1 to 8 with the same Griffin mill reticle.
I gotta
here.
try the Griffin reticle.
There's the 1 to 8, and there's what the reticle looks like.
Griffin. So it uses the mill dot system.
Yeah, and we're trying to get Dimitri from Primary Arms. We've had him on before. We're trying to get him to come on and talk about these things. There are links in the description for all of this stuff where if you buy it through our link, you get free shipping as well as a mount.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a neat reticle.
Yeah, so this is the 1 to 8 right here. We're gonna put all of these on guns and have some videos coming to you. So there's another one here while you guys are getting ready, whatever stuff you're gonna be showing. While you're getting that ready, let me see. I'm gonna open up the other one. So
You have an unopened box that we don't know what's in it right now.
yeah,
Please.
we know it's a Primary Arms object.
But beyond that, we're not sure.
Yes.
Is it my ACOG?
No. Okay. And I'm using the CRKT that I always use.
See what he's got.
I often have because you know, between Babyface and Walter, they refuse to get me a
What'd I do?
you know, they refused to get me a Microtech blade.
You mean this blade?
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta go find mine. I put it someplace. I don't know where the hell I put it.
So they
I think it's in the car. I gotta go dig it out.
yeah, I called
Oh
them.
man, I just found. Let's see if it's sitting in front of me. I just found this the other day after a year-long hiatus of not knowing where it was. This is my Spyderco
Ooh.
Kiwi 3, I think.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
It was
it right where you left it?
obviously yes. This is a classy-ish knife. So I took it to the last wedding we went to, which was in November.
It was in a jacket pocket.
I left it in the jacket pocket. We had a wedding this weekend. I put the jacket on. I was like, oh man,
there it
there's
goes.
my yeah.
Whenever he goes to a wedding, because as we all know, when Babyface goes to a wedding, he does lots of drinking.
Oh God, Saturday was a bad day for me. I got over my hangover Saturday night because we did a bunch of day drinking, so I didn't feel bad on Sunday. I just had to suffer the rest of the evening on Saturday.
Yeah. So
there's a Boba Fett limited edition Microtech.
There is. They make a Boba Fett. They make a Boba Fett one.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Jedi Master and a Sith Lord.
okay,
They're sweet.
when you find that, get me a link. So just so you guys know, so this is the 1 to 6 by 24 scope with Raptor. This is the Raptor reticle.
What's the difference?
And its first focal plane. Here, let me see. I can show you the Raptor reticle. Looks like that. You know, it's got this big horseshoe.
It's nice
here that you can use. So there you go. And as you can see on the box, this is for 223, 545, 308. Also
556.
556, 223.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. 223/556, 545 by 49 and 308. So
I'd be scared to scratch that Sith Lord knife up.
They're neat, aren't they?
Yeah.
All my knives are
is there a Yoda one? It feels really good. I mean, these are like
good.
great construction that they're doing here. I really like, you know, how they're building everything nowadays. So I mean, Badass. There you go. When I
like
get
that.
back, I'll make some videos of these.
Yeah, we gotta shoot those.
But they are out there. All these 3 reticles were just recently released. If you're going to the NRA show, you're probably going to get a chance to see them.
Cool.
At the show.
We'll have to do a video explaining the differences because I don't currently understand the difference.
I think it has a lot to do with the reticles, and therefore what you would use it for, etc. And we should probably also get Dimitri to come on.
Yeah, for sure.
And break it down for us.
The expert.
Hey, Hank, is that a 1x4?
No, this one is a 1:6 by 24.
Okay.
So so two of them are 1:6 by 24, and one's a 1:8. So there you go. I'm sure those guys.
Guns has that for sale, right?
No, I don't think that Primary Arms is on Big Daddy Unlimited. There's a bunch of other optics that are on there. Is Primary Arms on there? Did we look this up before?
I don't think we have anything Primary Arms.
Yeah, we've got a lot of other optics. I know there's other stuff on there, but we haven't looked that up. And Walter is a member. You're a member now.
Sorry,
Walter,
this is
Big Daddy Unlimited?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Tyven, this is the Kiwi 4, the Spyderco Kiwi 4.
Yeah, Walter is all about that knife that he's getting me.
I love
Which one was that?
Yeah, I thought you were getting me the Boba Fett. No.
Oh, those are from 2016 too. I got to see if they're even available still.
They're hard to get.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
So I actually had a question I thought of this weekend. A formal gun, a gun that you would carry with a suit. What would you guys own? The obvious one that came to mind was the Rod. I'll repeat that. Ooh, which one is that?
Tenacious.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's a good knife.
Nice little North American Arms pistol put in your pocket.
I could have carried that. I didn't even think about that.
Go ahead.
They got a
nice. You could tell Rod
when
he was gone. What would you consider a classy carry knife for like in a suit?
Oh, a knife.
A knife?
Oh,
or
not
gun?
a knife. I'm sorry, a gun. A gun.
A classy gun?
Classy gun for being in a suit.
1911.
Okay. It's a little big.
There
You gotta have a heck of a.
Well, okay. So you are we talking commander size? I mean, because you can put a commander size and wear a suit with it, right? Not a fat guy, but a skinny guy can.
I resemble that remark.
I'm still going North American Arms 22 Magnum.
Yeah. So here's what I would. So like, I think if you're gonna rock a suit, you might as well do a nice rig and like a nice shoulder rig, and in that rig, it'd be nice. I think it would be nice to have the firepower rig is very cool. Actually, is here we go.
12, baby.
Rod's throwing up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so you can have a Keg 12 and a Glock, but also you could do a Hudson. Hudson H-Nice is very classy.
That'd be a good
H9.
one. That is a classic gun.
The Hudson.
You know what? Hold on. We're talking about classic guns. We're talking about suits. We forgot the one man. What man? When you don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I'm seeing it in the chat.
Okay. What man do we all know wears suits and has classic guns?
Yeah, James Bond.
Thank you.
The classy is the PPK.
But
that's a movie,
man. Yeah, exactly. That's picture like a picture. Real men have real guns.
Oh wait.
So with all due respect, so therefore there's no.
There we go. We just gotta go find a picture of John Wick and see what he carried.
John Wick was rocking a KSG.
And a Glock.
I think you're right. I think he had a Glock. Yeah.
He had a Glock, and he had some.
I think he had a snake too.
Ooh, Harry's.
Yeah, he had a
Harry's
Benelli.
Holster is saying Ruger SP 101. How about the Colt Python outside the waistband holster? Because you cover it with the jacket, it's still concealed. It's just
but now you're dressing a little bit more country western.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I guess a Python is.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good look.
Did somebody say SP 101?
Yeah. There you. Oh, yeah. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice polish.
Smith & Wesson Airweight.
Yeah. Also, you can go the route of, let's say you go the route of the Secret Service guys. What do they rock?
MP5K.
The fake arm with the
with a cloaking device.
That's what you get. That's what you go to the wedding with, the fake arm. So you could do stuff with your hands. You're like, I don't know. What?
Dancing with your fake hand.
Yeah.
Man, I like that SBR Walter had on the channel last night.
The MP5.
Yeah, man, that thing is nice.
Yep, MP5K kind of gun. That was actually Zenith C5P.
Man, that's not it. Okay.
That's an AR-15.
Okay.
William Hoffman says Colt pocket hammerless, Walter.
That's what I'm saying, an airweight. Like a Smith & Wesson airweight.
No. Colt pocket hammerless, I redid for you.
1903. Okay.
1903, yeah.
I had that out today playing with it a little bit. Because Hank said I should carry that like my everyday carry.
Can you believe I cannot find my magazine? I took the mag out, put it down somewhere, and I have no idea where it is. I need to buy another.
There's not in that coat pocket?
You know, it might be. Who knows?
Yeah. Someone said 5.7. By the way, here's Richard sending me pictures of his Smith & Wesson right there. Boom. People sending pictures. I know I'm not able to show all the pictures and stuff like that. So there we go.
Caltech sub 2000.
The sub 2000? No, with a suit, it's not. Someone. So who is this? Chris sent. I'm not sure what. Oh, Chris looks like he's in the hospital. What was going on there?
Chris Bullis?
I'm not sure which Chris this is. I can't see, but he was in the hospital, and then he sent a picture of that looks like Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime from the 80s. So
Rex Allen, these are available now. Now. The cast stock for the AR with the tail hook adapter. Now.
You can buy them available now at safetyharborfirearms.com.
Hank, I know you're going to be at NRA, and I know you're going to be kissing a lot of babies and shaking hands. Please make sure
only the ladies' babies.
Make sure you bring some of this.
Some
hand sanitizer.
Oh, okay. I don't believe in that stuff. I believe that stuff will bring on the next zombie apocalypse.
You got to wipe it on the boobie before you kiss it.
Just
kind of clean it off a little bit.
You mean take the sweat off that boobie?
That's right.
I go old school. I just rub the boobies in dirt. That's how you do it. That's how you clean it up right there. Just rub some dirt on it.
Lola's over there looking at you like, what the hell?
What are you talking about? You ain't putting my boob on there.
That's Chris Bullis. He says that pic was from a couple of months ago. Timothy Smith wants to know what we're doing here to protect our Second Amendment rights. We're here. We're talking.
We're talking.
We're always fighting the fight.
Yeah,
doing what guys do.
Kissing babies and boobies.
Killing squirrels and kissing babies. Wait a minute.
Man, you know what? It's really fun being on here, man. It's fun being in the chat. It's fun being on here, and to keep going on what the guy was saying. What are we doing to protect our Second Amendment right? Hey, we're here. We're gathering. Everybody here has the same mindset. So the one thing is that if we were all separated and not conversing with each other, that's not really getting much done. But we're here, we're talking. Even though when we get together, we're laughing and joking. But man, the underlying thing about this is that we're all together here. We all have one common bond. We're guys and girls, and we all love guns. And how many places can you go to a club right now, or a nightclub, or a strip club, or something like that, and talk about guns? No, you can't. But you can come on YouTube, come to Hank Strange's Lifestyles a Lot to Load It, and you can either talk about it in the chat, we can talk about it on camera, and this is like a big stress reliever for me. From when I get off an 8-hour day, and I've been talking with customers all day, and getting cursed out, trying to do something good for them.
That sounds like
yeah, exactly. But it's therapeutic to be able to come in and just hang out with guys and girls that are like-minded, because the majority of my friends are far left. And anytime I bring up guns, they want to say, well, okay, well, why you got all these guns? They always ask all these anti-gun questions or stuff like this. But I can actually come to you guys and we can talk about guns, and the only weird look I'll give you guys is, why don't you have more guns? So
why don't you have more? Why do you have so few?
Yeah,
Yeah. By the
You know,
way,
so-
this is Richard sending me pictures of his 5.7 pistol right there.
Wait, is that a
Yeah, 5.7. That looks like the extended magazine right there.
Oh, I thought that was a high point.
Oh no. That's a 5.7 pistol with the extended. See that? That's the extended magazine.
Oh, that extended magazine looks kind of high pointish. Okay.
There's some high pointery going on. Some high pointery is going. By the way, guys, I think we've got like 170 thumbs ups. We can get to 200. Come on now.
Oh yeah,
there's enough people in here. What do we need? We need literally 27 thumbs ups, and we'll be at 200. I think you guys could do it. We got enough people watching right now that we could get there. So don't forget to hit those thumbs ups. We need it and we appreciate it. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let's see what else is going on. So Brian Quick says he also thought it was a high point.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't alone.
Yeah, I've seen those extended mag. When I had my 5.7, I had those. And so Rob from Florida Gun says Ronald Reagan's Secret Service had Uzis and suits.
Yes, they did.
That's right.
Yep, it sure did.
An Uzi's classy. I think an Uzi's pretty classy.
Let's see it'll work.
Yeah, you know, I think they had special harnesses for those, right?
The fake arm.
Yeah, like a shoulder rig. You ever seen the sales video from IMI with one of their sales types or demo guys shooting 2 mini Uzis with drum mags?
No.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Micro Uzi with drum mags. It's pretty cool ass. Yeah.
Yeah. So check this out. Timothy Smith that made that comment earlier said he agrees and he enjoys the platform and different preferences for guns, etc. He would just love to hear more about the rallies and meets to advance our rights. And there's lots of those. We spend a lot of time sharing those things, talking about them. If you have
every weekend though, that's the thing. Yeah.
Right. If you have one, we'd be happy to do it. We are going to the NRA. You don't even have to tell me. I already know what you're going to say. They're not exactly out there fighting tooth and nail for us, but we're going there and getting together with our brothers and sisters. And maybe, you know, the thing that will come out of it is we'll be able to convince them to do other things to support the Second Amendment. And we always encourage people to do that. If you don't know about any of these things going on, you can go on Facebook. There's lots of groups on Facebook. We've had guys on that are organizing these things, as well as there's the GOA. So you can give to the GOA. They're always fighting in court all this stuff that's going on and actually pushing back, you know, while like other organizations are partying down.
It's kind of hard to keep up with it all sometimes. I mean, because there's a lot of different things going on in different places. So
yeah, and sometimes you have to let off steam. I mean, right now I could tell you guys I'm exhausted. Yeah. I think we're all pretty much exhausted here. I think Walter has been like burning down his CNC machines in the shop to make these things.
Yeah, I as much as I like guns, I don't. And this is going to come as a surprise to some people. There are other interests in my life.
Yeah.
So, you know, every once in a while you got to just let the gun thing go and talk about something else.
Right. And you know what, Hank, to piggyback on what you were saying, yeah, we're going to the NRA, but we're more so going there to, you know, show love to the vendors that are there, you know.
Or the fans. There's fans there too. Yeah.
Yeah, well that too, you know. And so it's not like we're going there and say, hey, we're here to support the NRA, and we don't want, you know, it's not like that. If you ever been to NRA, man, you know, I didn't even go to any NRA sanctioned events. You know, I hung out on the floor, the showroom floor. I went to the gun collective thing, and you know, I sat and talked to the people that are actually selling guns, and you know, kind of got their mindset on what they were thinking about doing on different guns, and you know, they listened to me, and so that was the more, you know, the thing there. But as far as like the concerts and all the things at the NRA, I didn't go to any of that. You know, I mean, first of all, it didn't interest me. You know, I was there to be able to see guns, see my friends, see, you know, Hank hung out with you and Lola, hung out with Coleon, hung out with Mac, and then talked to Hickok 45, Such.
You got an audience with Hickok?
Yeah.
How'd you get an audience with Hickok?
I
think it's easier to probably talk to the Queen.
Nah, I mean,
he talks to people, but you know,
don't ask for a picture. Don't you dare ask for a picture.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I think
for me,
he's more worried about, you know, maybe the folks like me that are you know, that I can't really say competition because I don't think we're competition for Hickok 45, but I think he's more worried about that. I think he's totally
up and comings.
He's totally fine hanging out with the folks though.
With the brothers.
Oh, another guy that was really cool to hang out with, and I like the girls that he was with was Taryn Butler from Taryn Tactical. Hung out with him. Yeah. Cool dude. Jake, I know Hank, you and James Jager don't probably agree, but I hung out with him for a little bit, you know. Anytime I see somebody on YouTube and they act a certain way, I want to see, do they really act that way in public, in person, you know, face to face. And a lot of times, you know, Hank, I can almost say you're probably the only one that the same way you're on here, the same way you're, you know, in, you know, face to face, you know.
Okay. Yeah. But I think, you know, I think that is a big part of it, that it's something that you do to remind each other that you're human beings. So even the guys doing what I'm doing are human beings. All of these guys that you're talking about are, at the end of the day, human beings. And the folks out there are people. We forget that sometimes when we get into all our things, and obviously not everyone gets along and all that. But I think it's the big reason why I go is to do that stuff. And you think about, you know, you have tens of thousands of people under the same roof, and they're all armed. Everything goes smoothly. I know that there's some controversy out there about the, you know, like the vice president, I think, is coming in. So's the president to say stuff. I could give two craps about that, just like you, man. I don't even care about that stuff. Yeah. And I don't go to those things, but you can't go into those things armed, technically. So that's like, I think that we do this, going back to what Walter said, you do all this stuff and you run the danger of totally burning yourself out unless you do some things that remind you why you're doing this stuff all the time. So Lola and I pour a lot into this. I mean, and it's gotten crazy. You know, I'm literally working every single day, not only for this, but I work for people. Like I work for Big Daddy Guns, and Lola has a job, and then she comes here. You know, last night we were here till like midnight, you know, after the show and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, this is what you pour yourself into, and you have to sometimes do things that remind you, why the hell are you doing all this? Right. You know, and I think what reminds me of that is bumping into people like you, Rod, and, you know, just talking to those guys and and realizing that they're human beings on the side of that. It's not just the trolls. Right. You know, so, you know. But there are things that we can do every day to help with the fight. And that's, you know, at the end of the day, that's the reality of what's going on here. And we do have to keep it up, and we have to keep pushing, and we have to let people know. I think that's part of what we're doing here. We're informing people of all the things that are going on around the country and giving our opinion. But, you know, one thing, and I'm going to keep coming back to what Walter said, the audience that's out there that I'm talking to, I don't want you guys to lose your shit. I don't want you to go crazy and get so absorbed in this that we're just talking about this all the time, and you don't feel like you have this ability to unwind and let off some steam.
It can make you go mad.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're constantly just, oh my God, they're coming to get my stuff. It's like, eventually you're going to lose your mind. It's just,
we all need to let off steam, you know, and that's why we do it. And that's why we try to have fun. And we talk about like what, because we're into other stuff, right? We're into cars. And I think everyone here on this panel is into women. Babyface is going to find out next week, you know, when we start tracking his porn consumption.
Oh, you don't want to look at that.
You don't want to know what's going to go through. You know, I can see the searches right now. Big black butts. Yeah, something crazy like that's going to be going through there. But listen, you know, you have to. I'm just guessing, Babyface. I did not look at your. I didn't look at your cash
account, man. Hank, you've been stalking my Pornhub account. What's up?
You know, so the thing is, you have to do stuff to let off steam, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
you really do, and that's what we're trying to do here. But we're also still trying to push the cause forward. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, too much negativity is not a good thing. I mean. No. Lord knows we've had enough negativity within the last year to 2 years, you know, in the good
8 years. Holy cow, man. Where you been, Rod?
Well, I mean, Well, I mean, it's ramped up the last couple of years.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
so.
the whole election thing. That's all getting ready to start again with the midterms here now too, where they're going to go all nutty, going to go all ballistic, crazy again.
Yeah. So you know,
and we're getting sold out by a lot of Republicans, which is, I mean, you expect Democrats to do stuff, but like we were talking about earlier, and I don't know, you know, if this, and I'm not trying to come down on that guy because I think he's asking a good question that people may want to know. Because remember, folks drop in and out of this chat. That's why I'm always trying to tell people to hit the thumbs ups, because people drop in and they watch certain parts. Some people watch. Some people watch the whole thing. People drop in and out, and so they don't see the things that we talk about at the top of the show and all that kind of stuff. And we are going through that, where there's lots of folks who we voted for them thinking these are pro-gun, pro-Second Amendment people, and they're in there and they're just totally selling us down the river. So, yeah, you know, it is a good point. We have to keep up with that, but we also, you know, we cannot forget to unwind sometime. So Tyven is saying Babyface checks out Watcher's Web. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
He must know, though.
Yeah. That's some kind of trucker porn. That's some kind of trucker.
Watcher's Web.
Trucker porn.
Oh,
it's coming from Tyven.
So Tyven's been sending me messages about something that I tried to find out information on the internet about it, but I guess they've found some pipe bombs in people's yards in Columbus, Ohio.
What? I didn't see that. That's in the news right now.
Well, that was what Tyven's telling me from local news up there, but I tried to look. I just did a search on the internet and I couldn't find nothing about it. So
yeah. By the way, 5 more thumbs ups and we get to 200. I think we can do that in the next 5 minutes. Or actually 6. We need. Okay, it went down. Then up.
It went down.
Yeah.
But thumbs up. They're not happy with us.
Yeah. So, but we need just 5. So if there were 5 people out there that would just hit those thumbs ups right now, we would get
the loneliest number that you'll ever.
If you're in this on this podcast or you're in that chat and you hadn't hit the thumbs up, you suck.
You know, you manly pansy, hit the button.
Okay. Now, did we show all the Gorn? Has all the Gorn been exposed?
I don't. Gosh. Well, I haven't shown this one. This is our regular cast stock for those.
How much do you want from me, Walters? You know, this is the Harlequin
gun. Yes.
Oh damn.
Or AKA the Lego gun, as it's been called. So
the LBGT gun.
Oh no!
Walter's gonna have to burn it.
Yeah, what is that one? Bum mountain tits. Yeah,
yeah. So we hit 203. Thank you very much, everyone.
There we go. Thank you, everyone.
We appreciate it.
This is fully functional. This is not fake. This is not a toy, for the sake. This is a real McCoy. The paint job was done by Duracoat themselves. This was at the SHOT Show in 2018. Kind of a toy, table flashy stuff, get people's attention. But yeah, so if you have an SBR and you need a PDW style stock, the Kest stock minus the tail hook is your.
If you don't have an SBR and you want a PDW style stock,
yeah, you can still get it.
The tail hook is the best option.
Yeah, tail hook. Yes. Yeah.
Walter, you should have had Duracoat paint the rails on that.
Well, they probably wouldn't have slid too well.
Oh, really? Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I just parked them that way. There's not a buildup of paint.
Smooth. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, because you never know how it's gonna. I'd hate to get them to paint it and then have to strip it off. So
yeah, I got you.
Just did that, but it got a lot of attention and shot. So
okay,
yeah,
that's what it was for.
So this is. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, I'm good.
I was gonna say this is totally ungun related, but Gibson files for bankruptcy.
Gibson guitar?
Yeah. Gibson files for bankruptcy, planning to renew its guitar business and dump its innovations unit.
Oh, okay. So they're downsizing.
Yeah, Gibson Brands Inc. filed for bankruptcy with a turnaround plan that will give some of the company's lenders, equity ownership. As I dropped the optics here of the iconic American business that has supplied guitars to B.B. King, Elvis Presley, and Pete Townsend.
Hey, how the hell do you know about Gibson guitars? You play guitar or something?
No, I don't play guitar, but I'm into music. I love music.
Yeah, me too, but I didn't know what the maker of the guitars are.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I know
really?
about that. I'm a businessman, man. That's what I do. Businessman.
Oh, okay. So I'm a big Prince fan. Who makes his guitars?
Prince.
I don't know. Apollonia. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. I don't know if it was Gibson or not. He probably has a bunch of different guitars.
Might have a Les Paul or something like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Prince had a huge collection of guitars and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you know,
Did you hear?
but-
Speaking of Prince, you brought it up. Did you hear what he was full of drugs when he died? By the way, he just didn't
believe
die.
it.
He didn't die by accident. He was full of shit. So
Well, now, what a lot of people didn't know, I was in the know before he passed away that he had hip surgery a few years ago. And I think it was a total replacement. And it seemed like after he had that hip surgery, they said that, and he actually, Sheila E., I did security for her. And she said, when you go back in the 80s and 70s, and you see when he's jumping off big speakers and doing splits and everything,
yeah,
she was like, man, that took a big toll on his body. And, you know, the pain was, you know, he got addicted to opioids because of the extreme pain that he was in because of that.
Mm. Yeah, that happens to lots of people out there, you know, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So it takes a toll. It takes a toll on people to be able to deliver. I mean, you know, what these guys delivered. I'm not excusing anything, but I mean, it's the same thing with the guys that play football and play all these other sports.
Yeah.
They deliver entertainment to you and it fucks them up.
Well, they get paid for that delivery too now. Don't
Sure.
forget that.
But, you know, money can't get your bones back.
No, it can't, but they do take the money, you know. So
absolutely.
But I will tell you this though, man, the part of the game that fans don't see is, man, when these guys are done with the game, that later that in the locker room, man, these guys they look like they've been in they look like shit. Man, they look like they've been hit by a truck or something. I mean,
they have been hit by little trucks.
Yeah. And you can always tell, like when I'm working, I see older players that have been retired for maybe about 10, 15 years. You can always tell those guys because they never walk straight. They always got some kind of limp, something going on. And I'm like, man, I mean, when you go, it looks like a freaking hospital when you after a game because you see guys ice bagged up, barely can move, you know, cuts and scrapes and all of that crap. And remember when you were little and you may have fallen off your bicycle or skateboarding or skating and you get a cherry on your elbow and how that feels when you get ready to take a shower and that shit stings.
Ooh, that's some pain.
Yeah, I mean, man, these dudes, I would never pay. You couldn't get me to do that on a professional level. And that's why most NFL players, when they turn 30, it's time for them to retire because of the fact that, you know, man, your body is damn near dead at that point. You have a 50, 60-year-old's body when you're like 30, you know.
Yeah. That's why, once again, I say the mutant leagues to you. Mutant leagues, damn it.
Mutant leagues.
Yeah, cybernetics, whatever drugs you want to take. Replace body parts.
Well, you know, back in the old days, all they did when they got beat up like that, they just went and got some shot of cortisone, and boom, they're back out in the couple shots of Jack Daniels and some cortisone, and they're back out playing in the field. You know.
Yeah, that's not enough. It's not enough now.
Well, those guys are dying early with CTE. Those guys are, you know, I mean, look at Earl Campbell, man. He can freaking barely walk. Now, matter of fact, I don't think he can walk anymore. You know, yeah. I mean, so you look at guys like that, man. It's like, wow, man. You know, was it worth it? You know.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess and keep in mind the average NFL lifespan is about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, that's it.
And not everybody that plays football is making millions. Understand that as well.
And also, let's not forget the legends of football leagues.
Oh yeah, the women.
The ladies, you know, I mean, some boobies might get damaged in the process of this thing, and you know, we got to remember that. But it's still fun.
I think you just want to be the trainer. It just takes care of those.
I'm totally happy looking at the games. So just saying, you know, put that on your list, babyface, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
And cue the chair getting thrown at Hank.
Yeah. All right. So listen, let's wrap this up. I want to remind everyone we are going to be at the NRA show. Rod's going to be there as well. But let's wrap this up. Babyface, what are you going to be up to when I'm gone, man?
I'm watching hockey. I don't know about you guys, but we're in the second round of the Lightning hockey.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm watching a thing right now of Brad Marchand biting one of the referees on the arm.
Oh,
biting him on the arm.
Yeah. There's the thing. He tried to get into a fight last night. We won 4-2. He tried to get into a fight, and one of the refs grabbed him around the neck, and he goes to bite him, and then realizes he's a ref, and was like, "Oh, fuck,
whoopsie."
Yeah. People are
taking on him. You're going down, baby.
Yeah, nobody, unless you're a Boston fan, you don't like Marchand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But beyond that, watching hockey for the rest of the week, and then I don't know what we're doing. Marley and I are going to see if we can go do some camping or something this weekend.
Okay. Go to Hank's backyard.
That was actually what I was going to do when he wasn't there. We're going to camp in his new car.
Yeah, I'm taking it with me.
Oh, dang! Never mind.
Yeah. There you go, Walter. What's going on with you, man? What's up?
Oh man, well, since we're not going to be doing this, I'm gonna try to get some work done on my the new vehicle. The Halflinger needs a little bit of stuff. Try to get caught up on that, and just some other stuff around the shop.
Okay. Make sure you tell Peggy that this extra loving is courtesy of Ink Strange.
Extra. Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah. You're welcome, Peggy. You're welcome.
that could, you never know.
That's on the docket, is it?
I never pass up that docket,
Yeah. All right, awesome. Don't forget to tell folks about the tail hook adapters and the other KES stuff that's at the show.
Yes, check it out. Yes, if you guys are going to NRA and you're walking around, stop by Zenith's booth. They're supposed to have the HK MP5 style Z. It'll be on the Z5P.
And how about this, Walter? If people go to that booth and send you pictures, can you send them some stickers or some patches?
Swag, I'll get you some swag. If you report back from the show successfully, and if you can catch Hank Strange there looking at him, just so he tells me did.
If
you can catch him there, I'll give you double swag.
Yeah, exactly. So tag Walter, Safety Harbor Firearms. What's up?
Yeah. So what you need to do is take pictures of Hank without him knowing, and tag all of us in it, and put it up on Twitter or Instagram or wherever.
Yeah, and if you're just walking to the show and there's Hank, if
Hank Strange
or whatever, some of those booth babes, trying to be sweet on the booth babe, get a picture of him with the booth babe. And
that's right. There you go.
And
thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So get my spies out there working the show. All you Russians out there, you Russians in the show, take care of Hank Strange. You hear me now?
Awesome. Okay, Rod, what are you getting up to, man?
You know what? Right now, man, I'm all packed up, ready for NRA. I'll be getting in on Friday. I'll be there. I'll probably get to the convention center about 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, about 12 o'clock noon on Friday. I'll be there all day, but Saturday is my last day there. I'll be actually, I'm going to go to the JFK Memorial on Sunday morning. I want to go see the book repository, see where, the Lee Harvey Oswald, shot down to the motorcade. Want to do that. And then I'm also going to be going out to Texas Stadium that afternoon in Arlington and hanging out at the Dallas Cowboy facility. And Monday I'll be coming back, man. But while I'm talking about that, I do want to wish everybody safe travels to and from out there. Guys, be careful out there. But if you guys see me at NRA, man, come. I may have that Kevin Dixie don't want to act like I don't want to be bothered. Look, hey, just come on over. Hey, I'm so and so. Hey, what's up? But and Hank, I'll see you there, and maybe I'll come by the cigar place and hang out with you guys and do that. And man, I'm just, like I said, this is vacation, a much needed vacation for me. I'm just gonna go down there and hang out, man, and just have a good time, man.
Awesome. Okay, thanks. Before I wrap up here, I want to remind you guys that the Tyven Show is going to be doing a stream. He says tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Eastern, East Coast time. We the People podcast tomorrow night right here on Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
Tomorrow at 5, huh?
Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern with Tyvin and the rest of the crew. That's the planned time. So check that out. Okay. Tyvin's gonna be on. Okay, you guys have to, listen.
Oh wait, it's Saturday night. He just corrected
you. Did he say tomorrow night? He says tomorrow night.
Sorry,
here.
It's Saturday night at 5 p.m.
Okay. All right, yeah. Okay, Saturday night. Saturday
Why would
night.
you do it on a weeknight at 5 o'clock? Nobody's there.
I know. Right. Okay. I just read. I'm like Ron Burgundy. You put something on that, I'm just gonna read what it says. So okay. So there you go. Thanks to everyone hanging out in the chat. All the folks that gave us thumbs ups. Everyone watching, sharing this, all that kind of good stuff. Everyone who supports us on Patreon with Patreon/Hank Strange. Thanks to everyone here. Rod Mills. Walter Keller from Safety Harbor Firearms. There you go, Babyface P. Of course, a shout out to Big Daddy Guns, one of our sponsors, ATI Outdoors, as well as Andrew's Custom Leather. We're going to be doing we've got some stuff coming up with them. Make sure you go to hankstrange.tv and get your email in the email list. I don't know, am I leaving out anyone? Of course, thanks to Lola and everyone else.
Big Daddy Unlimited.
All the folks at Big Daddy Unlimited. That's what, one of the things powering everything here behind the scenes.
I got to get that rocking, that Big Daddy Unlimited. Yeah,
absolutely. Look forward to seeing you guys at the show. We'll be out there and we'll see you guys when we get back. There is no show tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. We won't be back till maybe Monday. I don't know if I'm going to get back by then. So I know people are still going to call me and text me and all that kind of good stuff. But, thanks for that. We're out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
We're out. We're out.